Once you see it, you can never unsee it. Every flat answer you get from an AI started with a flat question you gave it. You type a question, you hit enter, you skim through the answer, you move on. This is how we use Google, and if this is the same way you want to use ChatGPT, then I assure you, you're only going to get about 10% of what you're subscribing for. Same application, same 60 seconds, same day, but two people can type into the same box and get two completely different results. One person can get a boring answer, an answer they could have probably come up with anyways, and the other person can get a really insightful answer that can end up transforming their businesses in the long run. And this is the shocking part of it all. The tool did not change, so what did? That is the whole purpose of this video, and at the end, I'm going to answer some of the questions you might be having about it. But before that, let's first clear out something. Here is the Google habit. You type, what marketing strategy should I use? Google gives you 10 links. You click one, you skim through it, and then you leave. Now let's try the same question in a new way. I run a candle business. My customers are people who shop on Instagram. My budget is small. Give me 3 questions, rank them by effort and by result. Tell me which one to skip. Same tool, same 60 seconds, a totally different answer. And here's the twist, the part almost no one sees. The problem wasn't AI. People blame the tool. They say it's too generic. But AI never got lazy. The question did. You gave it a search bar question, and so it gave you a search bar answer. Once you see it, you can never unsee it. Every flat answer you get from an AI started with a flat question you gave it. So how do you ask it the right way? It's not hard. You just need to give it 4 things. Who you are, what you want, your limits, and the shape in which you want your answers to be in. That's it. You're not being fancy, you're being clear. Think of it like this. If you hired a new worker on day 1 and you just said, do the marketing, they would freeze. But if you said, here are our customers, here is our budget, here is what a good week looks like, they would know exactly where to start from. AI works in the same way. It's not smarter than a new hire, it just never got the right instructions. Let's get more practical. Let's say you sell candles business online. Who you are, I run a small candle business, I mostly sell on Instagram. What do you want? I want better product description. Your limits, keep it under 50 words, no cheesy words. The shape, give me 3 versions, rank them by which one you would use first. 4 short lines, 10 seconds, that's the whole trick. But that's not all. Here is where most people quit, and they do not even know it is why they quit. With Google, you ask it once and you leave. That habit is 20 years deep. But with AI, the first answer is just the beginning, not the end. You need to ask it follow-up questions. For instance, go deeper on option 2. What is wrong with this plan? Say it in a way a younger crowd would like it. Each question makes an answer better. It's like talking, not searching. Now here's the part that I promised, where I get to answer the questions that I think we've not yet addressed so far. You may ask, what if I do not know my limit? Remember the question that we talked about earlier, the limits? Just type, I do not have a set budget yet. Help me think through a range. A real brief can include, I do not know. That's better than no brief at all. How many follow-up questions are too many? Frankly, there's no limit. Keep on going as long as the answer keeps getting better. You will feel it when you have gotten the value out of it. That's when you stop, not before. Does this work on all AI tools or just ChatGPT? Actually, it works on all large language models. Think of it as an idea tool. The brief, who, what, limits, shape, that's not a ChatGPT trick. That's just how you talk to anything that can hold a conversation. So here is where you stand right now. You know the difference between a Google question and an AI conversation question. You can differentiate a search and a chat. You know the 4-part brief, the who I am, what I want, the limit, and the shape of that particular answer in what you want to be like. But there is one more thing that I did not cover in this video. What happens when AI answers sounds right, but they're actually wrong? Because a wrong answer that sounds sure is more dangerous than a wrong answer that sounds checky, because you never have time to think through it. That will come in the next video, how to catch AI when it lies with a straight face.